Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Although I've played Priest more than Hunter, it's only one more arena run total, and it's actually been a long time since I've done Priest. My last run was the Comeback Tour, which was a very good one. I recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it. It's in Papa Boris's greatest hits. Anyway, let's grab Priest here. Plus Hunter was pretty recent. Turn down the volume and start this game. We're starting off with MVP Light Warden. Now, between these two cards, I think actually Soul Priest is the winner. Shadow Madness can be a 2-for-1, but actually I've played with it a fair amount, and a lot of times it's pretty dead. Soul Priest, though, is just always solid. It's got a nice body, and on top of that, a really good ability. Wow. Well, this is playable here, this Circle of Healing with the Akanai Soul Priest. It could be good. It could be like a round-the-board Flame Strike. Still don't really like two-card combos in Arena, and without the Soul Priest, this is a pretty miserable card. What else makes Circle of Healing good? Well, Injured Blade Master, but that's a rare. Gadsden Auctioneer at least makes it cycle, but that's a rare. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the problem is there's no good alternative here. Spiteful Smith, kind of a mediocre fight. I mean, it's not a mediocre. It's an ability that doesn't work for the Priest. So it's a 4/6 for 5 versus the potential board clear. I'm going to take the Smith. I just don't like two-card combos. Oh my god. Well, we have a bunch of premier cards here. Any of them actually would have been better than the Spiteful Smith. Shadow Word Death. I'm going to take it over the Ogre, much as it hurts. But I think you should need to have some removal for opponent's big minions, and that's what the Priest has got, so don't shun it. Geomancer could be alright. Raid Leader could be alright. I'm going to take the Power Word Shield, though. It's a cycler, and it can sometimes be a useful effect. We'll take one of the best 2-drops in the game here. And although the Panther's a good card, I will take the Enforcer because I like having expensive stuff. Do I take another one? Yeah. I just like having 6-drops. What can I say? Oh no! Oh, jeez. Well, we're taking his champion over that Stone Tusk 4, but now I'm a little bit top heavy. Let's grab Thought Steal. Very, very good card. I'm appreciating it more and more as time goes by. Now, do I take another 6-drop? We're starting to have a lot of 6-drops here. The alternative is this thing. Yeah, I guess we're taking it. Kind of wish I hadn't taken these Enforcers. So I really can't afford to take that Harpy. I either take the Mage for some spell damage, which I currently have no use for, or this for a very, very, very mediocre taunt that's worse than a Grizzly Bear 99% of the time. Well, I'll take it for the taunt, but I'm not happy with that pick. Okay, Holy Nova, really can't pass on those. Ah, jeez. I have too many 6-drops. Shadow Form is a great card, but I'm going to take the Shadow Priest. It's removal as well as a 6-drop, as is the Commander, so it's more okay. Hate Mad Bomber, so we're taking Mind Vision. I will take this over the Yeti because of Taunt being good. I don't like going for combos. We'll take a Dark Iron Dwarf. Man, I need every 2-drop I can get. Another Circle of Healing, but I'm going to take this because I'm going to need removal. This is basically removal for me. I need removal to survive into the end game. I need 2-drops, so I'm actually going to take a Holy Smite because I just really need removal. Oh, God, Jesus. Mind Games is actually a bad card. Like, the odds are that you're gonna get something that's less than 4 mana. Do I take another Shadow Priest, though? I already have 5 6-drops. Here's the thing. You might say, well, Boris, you shouldn't have taken those Temple Enforcers, but I mean, I've had drafts where I see, like, no 6-drops at all for, like, 15 straight picks, so I stand by that choice. It's a bad draft. It's just giving me too much endgame. Alright, you gotta respect your curve. I'm gonna take Mind Games just for curve reasons. And we'll take a Monkey here for some early protection. God, more 5-drops. We'll take this guy as a buffer. I just don't want anything big anymore. I'm just done taking big things. Got enough of it. Good to go. Light Spawn will be nice. It's a 4-drop. That's okay. Do I take another Power Word Shield? I might not have stuff to put it on. Now, the Voodoo Doctor's a bit better than usual because with the Akanai Soul Priest, he actually burns for 2. Now, let's just take another Mind Vision. Okay, Harvest Golem, keeping it small. That's the 3rd Circle of Healing today. I don't want to go for this combo, so we'll take another Light Spawn. Golly, Jesus, why can't I get 2-drops? There's a 2-drop. Even though this is good and that's good, I just need 2-drops. Oh my god, another Shadow Priest? Are you kidding me? I saw 3 Shadow Priests in this one. We'll take the Faceless. It's just the cheapest card there. So this is a bit of an extreme deck. I just really didn't see any 2-drops at all, period, full stop. And as a result, my curve is all messed up. The good news is that I have plenty of endgame. The bad news is that I passed on some really quality endgame cards, like 2 Shadow Priests. Or maybe just 1, I don't remember. Because I had such a top-heavy curve.
I must protect.
Alright, well, wow. This is a hell of a draw. I'm actually going to keep it because honestly, like, most cards in this deck are going to be bigger than this dwarf. And I've got a 2 and a 3 play, both of which are somewhat resilient against removal. So there's actually a higher than usual chance the Dark Iron Dwarf will have something to buff. Well, the good news is that this could have been a Boulder Fist Ogre, and it wasn't, so that's cool. The bad news is I never saw any Shadow Word Pains, which are kind of important to have. My opponent is going to innervate. He's going to innervate Coin. He is. He's going to get a 4-drop on turn 1. God, Jesus Christ. Oh, and it's a Yeti. Alright, awesome. Lovely. Can't even kill that with Shadow Word Death. We're going to play a Fairy Dragon. I mean, this is a 2-for-1, so as long as I trade 2 minions into it, it's okay. The problem is if he keeps putting more stuff out here, which he is, I'm going to start to be in a little bit of trouble. He's actually going to start to race me. I don't know if I agree with that move. Okay, let's kill off this and think. If I play the monkey, the Yeti will kill the monkey, and the Yeti will be at 4 health. But then I'll be able to use the Dark Iron Dwarf to kill it off. But no, then this thing will actually kill my Fairy Dragon. I need to play the Harvest Golem, I think. Yeah, turn 1, Chillwind Yeti, pretty tough to beat. That is a fact. Oh, I'm hanging in there. At least he's used up his coin. Maybe he'll just shapeshift, kill the Fairy Dragon this turn, and then I'll be off the hook somewhat. Oh, he's got a Ghoul. That's a really good card. Luckily, Dark Iron Dwarf is also a really good card, so I can take care of the Ghoulies. He's actually still just hitting me in the face. Ballsy. Now, this is interesting. If I wait a turn, this will actually kill the Yeti, Abusive Sergeant, and Dark Iron Dwarf. The problem is that this might be dead by that point, so we're not going to take any chances. I'm going to use the Abusive Sergeant, kill the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, play the stupid monkey. If I hadn't had the stupid monkey, I would have played the Dark Iron Dwarf instead. Swipe kills everything, but whatever. I'm behind. Gotta take risks. Gotta take risks when you're behind. 3 of these minions will combine to kill the Yeti. Oh my gosh, merciful he does not have a swipe. Well, if he lets one of these live, I can actually kill the Yeti finally with my Dark Iron Dwarf. Man, if he just passes the turn here, that would be amazing. No Wrath, please. No Wrath. Yes, he passes the turn. I might survive. Oh, thank God for buffs. Wow, well, the smoke is cleared. He's got 5 cards to my 5 after I draw, and I'm the first player, so drawing equal is totally fine. That's a good card, unfortunately. I can't Shadow Word Death it. Soul Priest, I don't want the Soul Priest just to die. So we're into mind games here. Flip those RNGs. And I get a 4-mana minion. That's not the problem. The problem is that that's a really bad 4-mana minion. That is the real issue. Like, if this had been a Chillwind Yeti, that would have been a whole lot better. 1 second, folks. Alright. Well, the tiger chooses to kill my bigger creature, which could be good as long as he doesn't panda this back. Oh my God, as he does that. I was gonna say, as long as he doesn't panda it back, I could just play Soul Priest and burn it. But he's gonna get to reuse that stealth. Luckily, he can't play it right now, so he's actually got a pretty slow start himself. Alright, now I've got a couple of options here. I could either play Stormwind Champion and let the Mage just kill the Brewmaster, or I could play the Soul Priest and burn the Brewmaster. I think I'm actually going to play the Stormwind Champion. I mean, it's a 6/6. Get a little bit of card advantage here, as my game lags ferociously. That was my song. I hope you liked it. Druid's actually not the best at killing this either. Booty Bay is pretty good against the Stormwind Champion. It deals most of the damage. Unfortunately for my opponent, Shadow Word Death is a pretty good card. Now let's think about this. Okay, we got some options here. So, option number 1. Soul Priest, burn the Booty Bay, throw away the Ancient Mage, use the Stormwind Champion to kill the Imani Berserker. And then I still have 2 mana left over that I can't do anything with. That doesn't seem that great. I have this as a 6/4 and a 3/5. I could Shadow Word Death, then I can kill the Berserker, and then still play the Soul Priest. The problem is then that if he plays an Ironbark Protector, I can't deal with it easily because I've already thrown away my Shadow Word Death. But if he plays an Ironbark Protector, I could Temple Enforcer, make this a 6/9, run in with it, burn it, swing for 7 damage. Actually, I'm okay with that. So he might not even have an Ironbark. I might as well just do this.
Where am I?
All right, now actually I could no, I don't even have to play this. I could actually just heal my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna heal my guy. It's a bit risky. But the thing is, next turn, I can still play Temple Enforcer onto this, run in, and then use Holy Smite. Then I'm not playing the Soul Priest, but I feel like it was worth it to keep this minion alive. Because again, he might not actually have an Ironbark Protector.
What to do?
I want to close the internet to stop this lag, but I can't because my videos are uploading. Ugh. My videos of my last arena run. Which you should watch, by the way, because it's a pretty good one. Starfall on the Stormwind Champion doesn't quite get the job done. Is he actually going to shapeshift to finish it off? Pretty humble turn, if that's what it is. So yeah, he spends his entire turn and takes 5 damage just to kill a Stormwind Champion. So now I'm actually doing alright card-wise. I'm ahead of card for the first time in this game. Ahead on life, finally. Yeah. And we're going to swing with the Pimp. I could heal it up, but I think I'd rather just play that thing. Not gonna do me any good sitting in my hand. Alright. We got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 damage. I can actually burn him out potentially if he doesn't put up any sort of interference. Sorry folks, some work stuff here coming up. Alright, he plays the Defender of, Sunfury Protector. This is the cool new animation showing that the taunt is not active. And indeed, he will live the turn because of this taunter. So always draw cards first. Let's Mind Vision. See what he's holding on to over here. Faceless Manipulator. Man. That seems good. Well, hang on. The advantage of not using Faceless here is that if I play the Soul Priest, I can burn this and then use my Pimp to finish it off. Otherwise, these guys have only 2 power. So then this guy would have to throw away a lot of damage just to kill it. Okay, so we'll do the Soul Priest here then, even though the Soul Priest will promptly die. Alright, we'll do this. And get some damage out. He's really got his hands full here. Should I Holy Smite his face? No, let's not commit to that just yet. All right. My apologies, folks. Some stuff's coming up. So he's got Soul the Forest here. More... he had his own Faceless Manipulator to copy his Stealth Tiger. I apologize, I'm kind of distracted here, but stuff's coming up here that I need to take care of.
I concede.
And he just concedes. Okay.
Well played.
So after all that finagling, he realizes he's just going to lose. Okay, cool. He probably should have attacked with this first and then Facelessed it so he'd have an extra taunter. That might have actually let him survive for a turn now that I think about it. Alright. Stupid stuff is stupid. As they like to say. I don't know who likes to say that. Anyway, I'm going to do just 2 games in this video. Because it's not going terribly. I only do more than 2 if the first 2 games are both losses, just in case the 3rd game is also a loss.
Bring victory.
Don't need to put that in another video. Let's send back the Power Word Shield. It doesn't have any targets, but I'll keep the turn 1 Mind Vision. get the coin from my opponent, 100% guaranteed. And we got a believably slow start here. Actually, nothing on turn 2 or 3, unless I'm lucky enough to mind vision something other than the coin from my opponent. I swear to God, it's always that's it, folks. There must be some kind of a bug. I mean, do you or do you not see how I always get the coin? Like, the coin is got more than 50%, more than 20% of the time. It should only be 1 time out of 5. It has been ridiculous how often I get that coin. Well, I guess it's all right here because with the coin I can at least like play a light spawn on turn 3 with the coin. But golly, Jesus, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. So which one of these do I do? Actually, the Soul Priest, I think. It's a bit less vulnerable to removal than the Light Spawn is. Well, that's actually not true. They both have 5 health that needs to be dealt, but the Light Spawn's power drops and the Soul Priest's doesn't, so the Soul Priest is a little bit trickier to deal with in some cases. Now, Blessing of Kings, well, that'll do the job. Okay, now I wish I'd played Light Spawn, because that would have actually dealt with that threat. So, the particular... God damn it, I should have played Light Spawn. The particular thing that he had for removing it was very unfortunate. The good news now is that I'm going... Well, actually, there's no good news here at all. I'm going down a card, basically. I'm just stone cold going down a card, because this Novice Engineer drew a card coming into being, and then Blessing of Kings is what I'm dealing with. And the Blessing of Kings took out 2 of my best creatures. Wow, that was terrible. Well, lesson learned. Play Light Spawn. Oh god, Abusive Sergeant is awful here. Holy Nova's awful. I have absolutely nothing to do. Oh my lord. Well, this game is going straight to the dogs. It was all because of that stupid coin that I got from Mind Vision. If only I'd gotten a real card, who knows what I might have done. Well, the good news is if he doesn't have Blessing of Kings for this thing, then the Shadow Priest can steal it. This is what we're gonna do, huh? I swear, I've been running up against this sort of justice, like, an uncountably large number of times lately. Now, granted, I've beaten it, you know, my share of times and lost to it my share of times. I don't think it's a broken card. It's just odd that I'm seeing that epic so much. Alright, well, let's see. That was some nice card advantage for me, and I got a pretty decent board. He does have 8 cards, though, to my... are you kidding me? Wow. You've got to be kidding me. That is just insane. Alright, Holy Nova will allow me to trade, but I really want to put this on the board because it's a 6/6. Well, Abusive Sergeant. Good card. Lets me kill off the Stampeding Kodo. And stick around with a 4/4. I mean, I've got a chance. My board quality is great. It's just he has 8 cards and all of his minions are getting buffed. It's got 10 cards on the screen to my 7. I need to get some value out of Holy Nova, which is hard to do, and everything gets +1 health. The only way the Holy Nova would kill more than just this recruit is if he, like, played 1 toughness minions. If you are wondering, is my G-Chat going off? The answer is no, that's Papa Boris's. Arcane Golem is a 5/3, which, well, it could kill my Temple Enforcer if he's willing to take 6 damage. And then he gets a 4/4. Let's see how he wants to use his resources here. He's got a couple of options. That is for certain.
Must move quickly.
He's actually going to use the last stick of the weapon to kill the Abusive Sergeant. Fair move. Now, how does he deal with the Temple Enforcer? The answer is he doesn't. Interesting. I don't know if I agree with that. Racing a priest as a paladin just seems like a bad proposition. Alright, there's my Spiteful Smith. I really want to deal 1 damage to this Arcane Golem. Alas, it is not to be. 1 mana shy of the poor man's Flame Strike. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hit this. And I'm just going to heal this and kill the golem that way. Now, I could Holy Nova just to heal my units. I'm going to make a tech play here. I am going to Holy Nova to heal them up, to save them from dying to Consecration. I feel like he probably has it with all those cards. So, I have another one, though it wasn't that much of a waste. And the 5 mana to heal 4 is actually worth it. Maybe I should have taken a Circle of Healing, huh? Okay. I would love a Soul Priest right here. That would be really terrific. Really, really terrific. Yeah, nope. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is the following. Going to kill the golem like that. Damage the Imp Master like this. Use my other Holy Nova. Swing for 6. Play Spiteful Smith. Now we got this nice board again. We always lose to Quality Consecration, but he doesn't have an answer, so we win on the back of back-to-back Holy Novas. I think that was a rage quit right there. And we were up to a pretty slick start in this arena, 2-0. Those are a bit sketchy wins. I was like behind in both of them, but then pulled out ahead, so I don't know how it's going to go. But stay tuned. Please like and or subscribe if you enjoyed this beginning, and watch the next video if you want to see the ending. See you in a bit.